Hi, Shalom everyone. I'm going to continue this fantastic series, friends. Every single day we're learning Daf Yomi at the moment. Just by a new bakery over here in the city of Betchem, which I think it's actually called Mezonot, respectively, and just power aiding the day with just a bit of tidbits within regards to the daily page. And it's very actually interesting because we've been grappling with very different topics, especially over the last few weeks with regards to different korbanot, sacrifices as they're called about. And we're actually going to speak about in today's page of the Gemara within regards to the shlamim sacrifice, naturally the peace offering sacrifice. So that's always and various other, let's just say, remaining categories of sacrifices. Especially we'll discuss about the time and the place within regards to the whole procedure within regards to korban shlamim. What's interesting is I remember towards the end of yesterday's page also we're speaking about the Bet HaMikdash, the Holy Temple itself, and there was a question about deciding where the Bet HaMikdash should be built, and we used the various different hints inside the Torah and the prophets, which we see about in the Tanakh, Torah, Nevi'im, and Ketuvim, and it wasn't a simple matter to actually distinguish and determine where it actually is. Now, it's actually interesting. The deliberations, let's say, concerning the location took place at a time when one of the deciders at the end was fleeing for his life. What happened? King Saul, or Shaul HaMelech, sent agents to capture King David, whom he viewed as a threat to his throne, and therefore deserved to be killed. They failed to find him, for he had fled to the home of the prophet Shmuel. While he was there, he and Shmuel studied the sources, which enabled them to determine where God wanted the Bet HaMikdash to be built. Now, where is it indicated in accounts of King David's arrival at Shmuel HaNavi, at Shmuel's home, that they dealt with the issue of the location of the Bet HaMikdash? Where? Now, the great commentator named Maharsha, he explains that the passage relating to this meeting calls Shmuel's city Neot. Now, what is that? We see this actually in chapter 1, the first book of Shmuel, on chapter 19, verse 18. Although whenever Shmuel's city is mentioned, it is always identified as a Ramah, let's just say. This was seen by our rabbis as an indication that they were actually in Ramah, but were discussing about the Bet HaMikdash, which is the Naveh, the divine dwelling place. Now, the exact location of where the Bet HaMikdash stood is not known today exactly, which explains why, let's say, halacha, according to many opinions, will forbid going up the Har HaBayit, the Temple Mount, for fear that, let's just say, someone that might be ritually impure because of contact, maybe they came with the dead. So a Jewish person may enter the sacred area forbidden to him. So it's a whole discussion in of itself, and many rabbis would say that one can go, many rabbis would say that one cannot go also, but we see it's a very, very big topic onto itself, and the importance of studying it and speaking to your rabbi, obviously Orthodox rabbi, before you do it. Another cute idea we see, just as we concluded yesterday's page, that the Bet HaMikdash is higher than all of Israel, all of Eretz Israel, which is higher than all the lands inside the world. That's actually a bit of wisdom that we hear over from Rava. But what a week it's been. We've been learning the whole week within regards to different tidbits within regards to the daily page of the Daf Yomi. We spoke all about the Todah sacrifice, the Thanksgiving sacrifice over the last couple of days, the Nazarite sacrifices, which we learned very much about in Masechet Nazir. We did that about 3 years ago over here. We've been speaking about now on page 55. We've been concentrating more on the shlamim, the peace offering sacrifice, within regards to the procedure with it, who may actually consume it once it's ready. We talked about the time and the place for to shecht, let's just say to slaughter it, of the shlamim sacrifice, and we concluded, I think, in this page with remaining categories of sacrifices which we are bringing about. So remember, it was very, very important in times of the Bet HaMikdash. We hope it's not all theoretical what we're learning at the moment about this. We hope we'll be able to put it back again in practice, and we'll see a Bayit Shlishi, a third Bet HaMikdash, being built very soon in our days, Bezrat Hashem. So I think on that note, wishing you all a fantastic day. Take care, and thanks for watching, and wishing you all well. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.